Hey, what is happening, muchachos? So today's video is not going to be very long. It's going to be pretty short, and it's going to be more like an update video, and I'm going to be answering one of you guys' questions. So in my last upload, one of you guys asked me how I built my current physique, whether I use weights or calisthenics. So I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity for me to share with you guys my current 5-month progress. So guys, let's go backwards in time. 5 months ago, this is what your boy's physique looked like. So back then, I think I looked pretty decent. You know, the beasts were still choosing, but I felt like there was still room for improvements. And back then, I was training with mostly weights. 80% of my training came from traditional bodybuilding stuff. You know, the stuff we all know: rows for the hose, shoulder press, bicep curls, tricep extensions, bench press, you know, the traditional stuff, the stuff that we all know works, because so many amazing physiques have been built with that style of training. But around that time, I was starting to get a little bit bored, and I used to dabble a little bit with calisthenics. So 20% of my training volume also came from like weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, some front lever work, some hand balancing work. Really not a lot of stuff, but you know, just to kind of dabble to keep things more interesting. After training that way for a while, your boy started getting bored, man. Like, I was so bored to tears whenever I went to the gym. And I really do believe that a program you can stick to is a program that works, man. And plus, I was starting to feel less athletic. You know, I started to feel like SpongeBob. Like, I had SpongeBob muscles.
Working out is my life. I remember when I used to look like that guy over there.
Who, me?
I remember when I used to look like you, too. But that was a long time ago.
Here's your drink, sir.
Thank you.
So because I was bored and feeling less athletic, I felt like I needed to switch things up. So in January, 5 months ago, I decided to try a little bit of an experiment and try a style of training that I might enjoy a little bit more. So since I was already dabbling with calisthenics, I already knew I enjoyed that kind of stuff. I wondered what would happen to my body if I focused more on that. In 5 months, guys, I trained with just my body weights, a pair of gymnastic rings, and this is what happened to my physique. In 5 months, I barely lifted any weights, and in my opinion, your boy looks better. I'm leaner, I look healthier, and I'll tell you what, the BCs seem to like this look a lot more as well, man. And without lifting any weights, crazy. Well, okay, maybe not without lifting weights. Like I said, 20% of my volume came from weight training. That was in my legs mostly, because guys, I really do believe that when it comes to your legs, you do need some external resistance, man. Body weight ain't just gonna cut it, man. You can only do so many pistol squats or air squats. You're probably gonna need to load at some point. But for my upper body, the only weights I added were a little bit of incline press and a little bit of lateral raises, but that's pretty much it. Everything else was just my own body weight, no external load. Now, I gotta be real, like, when I started this experiment, I was kind of scared. I was skeptical. I thought that I might actually lose muscle mass during this period, but I was like, you know, if I lose it, I can just go back to what I know works and just gain it back. But apparently, with the results I got, man, I don't really think I want to go back, man, because the style of training I'm using now, guys, for me, is just way more fun. Because one thing is, every time I go train, I'm pushing myself even more. I'm learning new things, learning new skills, and also I feel more free. Like, I no longer have to just train in the gym. You guys have been watching the channel for a while. You guys know that I like to train in the most random places. I like to train now under trees, under gazebos, on the beach, on the streets, pretty much anywhere where I can hang my gymnastic rings. I want to train there, man. So really, the world is now my playground, and the only thing that stops me when it comes to training is my imagination. I gotta be 100% real. There are a few things that really contributed to this big change in my physique in this past 5 months. One is, even though I was doing calisthenics, I still maintained some of that bodybuilding mentality. I didn't start doing freestyle and doing random stuff. I still thought about my total volume for the week in terms of sets and reps, and I still tried to progressively overload myself every single week or every single chance I could get, because Volume and intensity are super important when it comes to maintaining muscle mass or even growing muscle mass. And then second thing was my nutrition. Nutrition was key. Now, I feel like a lot of other calisthenic channels, they don't really focus on nutrition as much, but if you're trying to become more aesthetic, nutrition needs to be number one. I think that nutrition is even more important than you're working out, honestly. So for me, for nutrition, what I did was intermittent fasting. I made sure that my protein was set appropriately, and I also made sure that I was at a caloric deficit, and the training just maintained the muscle mass on my body. And that's how I got these results, guys. It really wasn't rocket science. I paid attention to my training and my nutrition, and voila, progress. The whole point of this video, guys, is not to really compare whether weightlifting or calisthenics is better. To be honest, I think they're both great, man. I really think it depends on the individual. Any tool that you like to use more is the one that's going to work better for you. Weight training is a tool, calisthenics is a tool, and really it depends on the artist that holds the tool. Because if you enjoy it, you're probably going to push yourself more in it. You're going to make better gains, and you're going to see better results in the mirror. Well, at least that's what happened to me. So this will hopefully open up you guys' minds into maybe even trying different styles of training. Maybe there's something that you've been eyeing for a little bit, but maybe you've been worried about doing it because you're worried about losing your gains. But believe me, guys, if you still think about your volume and your intensity, you're still going to maintain muscle mass, and you're even probably going to look better at the end. So peeps, man, I want to hear some of your comments in the comment section below. Let's open up the discussion. What do you think about some of the things I was talking about earlier? Let's interact. And guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. If you like this video, you guys know what to do. Go ahead and give this one a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, yo, go ahead and subscribe. And dudes, dudettes, always remember this, guys. Always strive to improve, even if it's just a little, each and every single day. Kaizen. See you guys in the next video, the day after next at 7 a.m. PST. Peace.